Welcome back. We've got Shannon Becker in the studio with his big 3 news stories of the week. Good morning, Shannon.
Good morning. How are you doing?
I've been great. How are you?
Fantastic.
Thanks so much for joining us.
No problem. Time for live and local, what's happening where you live, our big 3 stories of the week. Here it is, the Tilton and Sons house moving company. Something you don't get to see every day. So when I hear about something like this, I love it. A 3-bedroom, 2-bath, taking a 90-degree turn there. It went from Lamar, it's about 10 miles, Lamar on over to Liberal. They had no issues. You need a house moved. Those are the guys that can do it for you. They're also moving the Pittsburgh, the drag line.
Wow.
You know what I'm talking about. The drag line, I'll move coming up this next year. Our number 2 story, KOAM News Now, Joplin News First. It was a SWAT operation this last week in the Fairview neighborhood. A lot of people are like, oh, what's the Fairview neighborhood? Well, we don't always tell where we are in a SWAT operation because someone inside the house could be watching and then they could see the officers' positions outside the house. A lot of people don't understand that, but we always refer also to the One Joplin neighborhood map. This man was wanted on multiple felony warrants for theft mostly, but also possession of a weapon. He was taken into custody without incident and a felony probation and parole violation. So that probably means he'll be going back to prison. Our number 1 story, a tragic crash in the Fidelity area south of Carthage. There's a Mercy ambulance rushing a person now charged with DWI felony death of another. She was driving a Hummer and attempted to pass a tractor trailer at high speeds and hit another vehicle head on. The other driver died on the scene there. It was a tragic crash, of course, and it was about 3.5 hours the other day when that happened on Monday. How about our bonus story, though, when you can say nobody got hurt? A very dramatic crash of a UPS truck. I've never seen anything like this into the North Fork of the Spring River. Happened yesterday afternoon in southwest Dade County. The driver's all right, wearing a seatbelt, obviously.
Thank goodness.
Somebody told me that he was a rookie driver, obviously shook up, but it took him a couple hours to get the wreckers out there. A little remote area. Driver just dropped a couple of tires off the side of the road, and then you overcorrect, and then down into the water. Schrader's Towing, they got that thing out fast. So it was really amazing. Now that's 15 times fast forward, but they did it. I was just like, whoop, and they were done. It was crazy. So that's our big 3 and the bonus this week.
Well, thank you so much. It's always great that when we can see that, when they're wearing seatbelts and there was no fatalities. It makes you feel.
He didn't even go to the hospital.
Well, that's so great to hear.
But his seat was completely underwater, so he was a little wet. But anyway.
Okay. Well, thank you so much for joining us, Shannon. We'll be right back after this.